Yacharabi, those filthy little fish Ibn al-Kelb. Yes, I know we're alive. No, I don't care. Let those Kirab know what I think of them. You better book. I'm calm. I'm calmness in fish person. Welcome back to Radio Alazor, broadcasting from the deep red sands of the Western Gap. Or at least trying to do so over the constant record of those damned cannons. Know what? You know the rest of the intro. The Crone is your host, my shop sells hard to find stuff, and I don't deal with the Sarduka. Yada yada. First song to cool down a bit. So, for everybody a bit out of the loop, here's what's happening out there. For some strange reason, the Kirab have decided to start an all-out war against CHOAM, of all enemies they could have picked. Stupid? Yes. Suicidal? You bet. Annoying? Oh boy, yes they are. But hey, maybe you're one of the lucky few who could actually benefit from this whole situation. CHOAM's currently offering good solari for bringing back any of their precious cargo. And right now, the basin is basically littered with their cargo. Just be aware that not only are the Kirab themselves trying to get their dirty hands on it, the sudden spike in activity also has the worms all stirred up. In all my time here on Arrakis, I've never seen the sands scramble with worms, like since this whole madness started. So, stay safe out there, my children of the sands. And should anybody have any information on what those Kirab are searching for, please reach out to me, either here at the radio station or at the village of Wormsmore. Next up is Chapter 2 of the first volume of the Spice Codex, by courtesy of Mother Ethelia and Sister Magdalena of the Silver Order. But first, enjoy our next song, called Sense of Synthesis, Another acquisition from Harkus' #1 establishment, Hanovers.
Hello, weary travellers. My name is Sister Magdalena of the Silver Order. We are a congregation of individuals here on Arrakis who seek a goal with a higher purpose than any one individual. A number of weeks ago, the Reverend Mother Yethelia found a strange book, a spice codex, while on a vision quest of sorts. Some think her a spice-addled mind, and others think that this spice codex is prophecy. I personally merely find it curious, and while we work to verify the authenticity of it, I wish to share with you a reading from this book so that you may make up your own mind. If anyone has information regarding the Spice Codex, please contact me through the little Coulon Chapel. In the meantime, I offer for your listening pleasure. Volume 1, Light, Chapter 2. As the lands of Arrakis flourished, the Sanctum sang the song of life, and Shai-Hulud, the sleeper in the deep, stirred in the heart of the world. Shai-Hulud was not yet the sandworm, but the spirit of cycles, of water flowing, roots winding, and seasons turning. His breath moved the clouds, his dreams shaped the tides, and his hidden presence gave rhythm to all things living. From the warm seas arose multitudes of life, bright fish, gentle corals, and forests of waving kelp, all echoing the winding paths of the sleeper. Along the rivers and lakes, plants crept forth and trees grew tall, their roots believed to carry whispers from the Shai-Hulud beneath the earth. Birds sang at dawn and dusk, and animals gathered at springs, honouring the hidden god who kept the world in balance. The first children, born from earth and rain, felt the pulse of Shai-Hulud in every stone and every flowing stream. They settled by water's edge, learning to listen for his signs in the tremble of the ground, the sudden flood, and the changing wind. They told stories of the sleeper, how he shaped the valleys with his dreaming and sent life spiraling outward from his hidden home. To honour him, the first children poured water upon the ground, traced spiral shapes in their sacred places, and sang his name during times of plenty and of need. Each year they gathered beneath the silver stars to give thanks for the flow of rivers and the return of rain, calling on Shai-Hulud to keep the world in harmony. The sanctum and Shai-Hulud were joined in purpose, the sanctum remembering all that was, Shai-Hulud dreaming all that might be. In times of hardship, when rains were scarce or storms fierce, the people prayed to the sleeper for patience and wisdom, knowing that even the gods must endure change. It was whispered amongst the wise that Shai-Hulud would not always remain unseen and gentle, for all things must transform with the world. Thus the age of harmony endured, and with Shai-Hulud watching from the deep, a promise and a warning that nothing stays the same forever.
That was, well, interesting to say the least. Since I'm not sure I should say out loud what I think about this latest chapter, let's instead move on to a new regular section. Current rumors. There have been reports about a caravan of buggies and a few thopters moving between the eastern shield wall and the Otham. We have been reassured that nothing suspicious has been happening and the goods transported did not violate any laws, as some people have claimed. Please rest assured that this has been nothing but a legal transfer of materials between two official sub-thieves. Also, we have sightings, or rather hearings, of an eerie and grief-stricken female voice around the area surrounding the Anvil outpost in the Eastern Gap. At night she sometimes can be heard singing in strange languages, melodies full of sorrow and strangeness. There are rumors circulating that the whole region is being haunted by the ghost of some poor Fremen girl that died a gruesome death in those cliffs, as some people swear it is the language of the Fremen she's singing in. If you happen to know more about either of those rumors, or have yourself a rumor to be shared, please feel free to get in contact. On to the last song for today, aptly named Ancient, as it very much invokes memories of old, reaching back to our roots some thousands of years in the past. I hope you enjoyed this culmination of musical excellence, even over the unbearable noise of those dreadful cannons. Once again, my children of the sands, stay safe out there. Let neither the cannons hit nor the worms swallow you. Heavy Dart out.